Alright guys, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I found myself just having an overwhelming amount of trash. Well, I do have a trash can here with me today, and I am going to paint it and make it look pretty for the new garage, and I'm going to take you guys step by step through how I do it. Alright, so here's my trash can. It does have some handles on it, and we are going to be painting it in a high gloss red, because I just think red would fit really well in here to make it pop. Nobody would be asking where the trash can is because it's bright fucking red in the middle of the garage. So, in today's goal, I would like to get the trash can all painted up and get things such as my trash piles that are on the floor here put in the trash can with my trash bags. And as you guys can see, I am starting to clean up the bench, and I do have a pretty ghetto light going on up there, so you can semi-see what I'm doing with all of the doors closed, but we are waiting on some lighting and things like that. I am reaching out to see if I can talk to some people to get lighting for this place. But let's jump into this trash can. Now, I am not looking for perfection here. I am just using 60 grit sandpaper, since this is a pretty rough surface here, so we're gonna use some pretty abrasive sandpaper. I'm gonna take down as much of that rust as I can. I'm gonna lay it on my cardboard here, wipe it down, and we're gonna do our first coat of red. Now you can see how much shit I did take off there and my footprint over there. This thing is still filthy, but it's a hell of a lot smoother than it was. Like I said, I am not going for perfection of the slightest. I just want it to be a different color than rust. Now I am gonna go at it with just some Lysol all-purpose cleaner. We're gonna spray it all down. And then I'm gonna use my paper towels I got here, and I'm just gonna wipe it down. So I will see you guys once this thing's all clean. All right, now I did completely forget to turn my exposure up for these videos, which is why the garage seems so damn dark. But I have it fairly cleaned. Once again, I am not looking for perfection. I'm just looking to not have rust on it. So we are going to start laying all the first layers of our high gloss red. We're just gonna spray it on. Not going super crazy, don't want to do super crazy thick coats or anything on it and end up getting a bunch of runs, because as much as I don't care, I still am a little bit anal about how my stuff looks. So we're gonna get to painting this. Well, I am a little bit irritated. I did try to record the entire process for you, and I thought it was recording actually. But as you can see, it is all red now. That took pretty much that entire spray can to do, but it is big, bright, beautiful red. And eventually, I'm gonna end up throwing some of my own stickers and shit on it, just making it look cool. I didn't really care about the inside because, once again, trash bags are going in there. But this was fairly quick. It probably took me, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I did get a bunch of paint all over my floor, which kind of sucks, but I will be cleaning the floor up because the Ram leaks power steering fluid very badly because it's kind of a piece of shit. But I'm gonna let this dry now. I'm gonna kind of clean up the rest of my shit around the garage, and then I will come back to you guys to look at it. Well, while we waited for this to dry, I was gonna show you guys some kind of the cool stuff that I got from my boss's parents' house. This is just really old, super high temp grease. It's Kendall Super Blue, which I personally have never seen sold in stores because I am only 20 years old. So this is probably what of my generation. Any of you people that are a little bit older than me probably have seen that. I got a cool little Mikado box that still opens, that has some more cool stuff in it. I have, let's see if I can get it out here. Half and half. Bowl of any pipe. A cargo of condiment in the bowl of any pipe. Burley and Bright Tobacco, which I thought was pretty badass. And then I got an old Valvoline grease as well. Once again, it's just grease, but I haven't personally seen them sold like this in a very long time. So I got the two greases. I cleaned up the Kendall one. I'm gonna clean up the Vaseline one now. I'm gonna clean this up too. And this, I think, held, I don't know, anybody can correct me, but maybe it held like a fire extinguisher of some sort. I don't know what it says on it. It says EW, MEW. And then I got this, which is kind of just like an oil, little like pour spout thing. I just thought it looked pretty cool. I'm gonna end up fixing that wall, and I'm gonna have a shelf with, I believe, this light over top of it, up there, panning down. And I just think it'll look cool having shelves of cool shit. I am working on getting some cool toolboxes for the place as well, to put somewhere in that corner or somewhere in this corner. They're, I don't remember what they were. I don't remember what kind of boxes they were, but they're very old and they're very vintage, and they just look so cool in my opinion. And then I do have another big toolbox that my dad has for me that I'm getting here. So this place is going to be taking a full transformation very soon. I'm putting lights under here and there, and the same thing over here. I'm gonna be painting that cabinet to match these. I'm gonna be, actually I might put some of that stuff, this stuff up there for now, just because I think it'll look cool. And maybe I'll put this purple light up there. I'm not entirely sure, but I've kind of designated this cabinet as it's gonna be like my headlight restoration and my paint, my cleaning products, all that shit are gonna hang out in this one. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this one. This one might be like miscellaneous shit. I'm gonna get carriers that go on this pegboard to hold my bolts. I'm gonna hold American and Japanese stuff because that's the kind of stuff I like. I got my little magnet tray here. I'm gonna do some more stuff over here. These little cabinets will probably never get used up here because they're just way out of my reach, because this thing is quite wide. Actually, I'd probably say it's almost 3 foot wide. Camera just doesn't do anything justice. One of the next things that will be hung up too, if anybody knows, any of you guys are old enough, this is the steering wheel out of my 2005 Infiniti G35 sedan. And I got a GoPro clip up there. I recorded a lot of videos in that car, so I'm gonna keep it for memorabilia. Might end up putting that up there too, or putting it on its own shelf. Maybe I'll just hang it straight on the wall over there or something. But I have some cool stuff that I wanna hang up. I'm gonna put this back on the truck. It's like goes in my front bumper. Things like that. I mean, I got some of my tools put down there. I have a rack that goes in the back seat of my Ram. If anybody has a Ram, you guys know what that is. It's under the back seat and it folds down. It's like a camper edition or something. I have a green screen. I just got all sorts of random shit. I got speakers for the back of the truck, an old Ariat box from my boots. I got a 3-inch U-turn for exhaust. I got spacers back there. I got an intake and an intake shroud and just a bunch of random tools, all sorts of shit. I was just kind of talking to you guys while this thing dries, but the place is going to come together very well, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of how it's going to look finished at the end of this video. All right, so I decided today's video is going to be a little bit longer. I got all of these put up here, my steering wheel and all the old tobacco and stuff. I think it looks cool. Right above the bench. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I just got done jumping off of there and up there. But I got my Hoonigan Kill All tires hung up, my Route 66 right next to the bench and the pegboard here. I'm excited the way everything's coming out. Don't worry about that. That is my bag that goes inside the truck. And I got some garden tools and shit that the previous owner left. But this thing is getting closer and closer to being dry. And then we are going to stick a bag in it. And it's gonna come sit over in this corner. And I'm gonna clean up all of this stupid mess that doesn't need to be on the floor. Now, I did get a bag in it and I got it all finished. And as you can see, in a lot of spots, I purposely painted it pretty thin to give it still kind of that patina look. Like it's still a little bit older in like the lower ridges here. I tried to leave the paint a little thinner, things like that. Make it look like it's actually been here for a while and not that I just freshly painted it and it looks beautiful. But I mean, using a gloss kind of ruined that as it was. But I tried to make it look like it was still kind of older. I didn't put as much paint on the bottom, you know, things like that. But we do got a trash bag in it, and we finally have a trash can in the garage. Here's another thing I really like it. It's got handles, so I can pick it up and take it from over there to here, which is where the mess is. Scoop up the mess, put it in the trash can, and take the trash can back. So I don't have to worry about walking and making a mess all across the floor or anything. It's super light, super easy to manage. As you can see, I already got kitty litter all over the paint too while it was still a little damp. So it is what it is. It's a trash can. It's gonna look a little more patinaed and beat up, but that's all right. And just like that, there's no mess on the floor anymore, no piles, and it is all in the trash can. Pick the trash can up by its fancy little handles, carry it right back over there, and the floor is clean. Obviously that is trash too, and I still gotta move some shit and take some stuff inside, but for the most part, this is pretty much where the garage is staying tonight. Just a little update. If any of you watched the first video of me showing you the garage, it has changed quite a bit. I'm gonna put some more stuff away, give you the final look at it, and we're gonna be done for the night. All right, here's your last little look at the garage. Majority of the shit is cleaned up. I have no more piles of stuff. I got everything that I'm selling up against the wall here. The floors are all nice and clear. The garage looks nice and big. The bench looks good. I am doing something with that light. Just don't worry about it for right now. Disregard it. A lot of the shit down here I'm doing something with too. All of those are like old coffee cups and shit, so it will all be cleaned up soon. I'm gonna keep that cardboard for painting shit because I always paint things, and I hung bags up full of bags. And we're good to go. I got my little ghetto light up there. I'm gonna end up getting a bunch of lights for the place, like I've said a million times. But this is how she looks for now. So it was a long one, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been trying to record some more of these videos now that I'm actually in a house. Things around there getting better from here. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the garage transform. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great rest of your night.